So I'll go ahead and do the first one.
Yeah.
All right.
Go ahead.
There's the first. Am I the asshole? All right. It says, am I the asshole for purchasing my guy friend his dream birthday present and outshining his girlfriend in the process?
I mean, that one.
That's kind of hard.
That's kind of
Just from reading the title, he sounds like an asshole. Little bit.
Yeah. I think so.
Yeah. Asshole question mark? Alright, so here we go. My guy friend Tom has been one of my best friends since college. It's such small font. We're in our mid-20s now and are both currently in a committed relationship with long-term partners. I have never had feelings for Tom, nor has he ever had feelings for me. Since college, Tom has been a huge watch fanatic. 2 months ago, he was showing me the stunning vintage watch, made an offhanded comment about how he would die of joy if he somehow got his hands on one. Very coincidentally, I was in New York City for a few weeks ago and stumbled upon this watch store and just so happened to have the exact one Tom wanted. It was expensive, I won't lie, at about $2,500. But I decided to get it for his 25th birthday.
That's a lot of money.
That's a lot of fucking money.
To spend on a friend? Honey. That's a good friend.
Right? My boyfriend and I do very well financially, so this was something that I could personally afford and wanted to buy for Tom, especially knowing how happy it'd make him. Tom has a tradition of hosting a dinner party at his place for his birthday. Fancy schmancy. I mean, with the fancy spending that much on a watch, right? I told him before the dinner that my gift was a huge surprise and asked if he could save it for last, and he agreed. His girlfriend ends up going first, and she gets him this gorgeous sweater that she crocheted for him in a book that he'd been wanting, which I thought was super thoughtful and lovely. Last, it was my gift. When he opened it and saw what it was, he literally screamed, hopped over a bunch of people, and squeezed me in a huge bear hug. I was so happy to see him happy. It genuinely filled me with so much joy. He even got emotional, and I saw him swipe a few tears. He also said that it was the best gift he'd ever received. The whole time, his girlfriend was only slightly smiling, staying quiet. Yeah. The next morning, I get a text from his girlfriend that essentially said that although she appreciated that Tom had also told her about the watch and she wanted to get it for him, but it was way out of her budget. She accused me of knowing this. I had no idea, she says, and still getting it to rub it in her face and to outshine her. She finished by... I don't think she did that. No. She finished by saying how she felt like I had overstepped the boundary by getting the gift and would appreciate me not doing anything similar to that again in the future. I responded and told her that while I could see her point of view, I was just trying to do a nice thing for a close friend of mine. I asked her, wouldn't you rather he'd gotten a gift and seen the happiness that it brought him than him not getting it at all? She responded that happiness was only shared between me and Tom and no one else, and that she felt hurt by my actions. Only my boyfriend knows about this, and he's on my side, but thinking through it again, I do see how I could have overstepped, but my boyfriend says that it's my job to apologize. It's not my job to apologize for her insecurities. So, okay. Am I the asshole?
So, here's my thing. I want to know, the person who is buying all this stuff, are they female?
They are.
Okay. I didn't know. I couldn't catch that. I don't know how I would feel because I'd have to, I guess, put myself in that mindset of somebody that has that amount of money to be able to just do what I please with that. Yeah. But this is me. I don't think they're an asshole. Not at all. I think that they were just trying to be a really good friend, and their friend really wanted that. Granted, that's a lot of money, and I'm not sure if there's anything shady going on in the background, but I think that they were nice enough to do that for their friend, and I understand that the girlfriend felt very insecure about her gift because I guess she couldn't get something as expensive that her boyfriend would want, but I don't know. I don't think I would feel that way. You know what I mean? Because you'd have to be very secure in your relationship.
Absolutely. Yeah. I think if there's some maybe the girlfriend has some insecurities.
Yeah.
Obviously, that's what was said, so that needs to be addressed.
What do you guys think? Do you guys think they're an asshole for buying that expensive gift for their best friend? Or do you think they're not an asshole? Am I the asshole for telling my brother's girlfriend that she's lucky to be on our family trip? I don't know. I feel like for just on the title, the person sounds very condescending.
It's exactly what I thought. Yes, ma'am.
Very condescending. All right. So I, 18 female, snapped at my brother's girlfriend, 24 female, because she was taking her feelings out on me. I'm currently on a vacation with my family, and my brother brought his girlfriend. During past vacations, she's had random issues with me that she later apologized for and admitted that she was wrong. I thought we would be fine until tonight. We're staying in a big hotel room with 2 beds. We split up to party, and I got back to the room earlier than them. Earlier in our night, I had noticed her upset about some kind of drama going on with her. I felt bad for her, but I didn't want it to ruin my vibe, so I went and met up with a friend in the city. Well, she gets back with my brother, and they walk in. She seemed to be happy and smiling after feeling upset, but as soon as she saw me, her smile immediately stopped, and she just went, oh. She started to frown and threw her bag really hard onto the bed. Sass? Okay. I felt really awkward. I'd feel fucking awkward as shit too.
Absolutely.
You could feel the tension in that room.
I'd throw up.
Yeah. And I couldn't help but take this personally. Like I was a nuisance or something. I felt really shitty. I told them shortly after that I could hang out in the lobby to give them some space for a while, which was really nice. That was really nice. They didn't have to do that.
Yeah.
Yeah, she did not have to do that. She sighed really loud and went, "You're fine, dude." I said, "You seemed upset, so I wanted to give you some time." And I was about to walk out, but she got annoyed and just said, "You should probably just mind your business." Whoa.
What bitch?
Whoa, why did that go from like that went from like 1 to 100 real quick.
Right?
I paused and got really fucking mad. Bitch, I would too. I basically bitched her out and told her that I had a right to be in this room, and I'm really sorry if that bothered her, but it shouldn't. It's not like she fucking paid for our rooms, and I can't help being in one with her. She said that she had a right to be on the family trip, and I said that she was lucky that my dad, the person paying, invited her, and she should act grateful. I went into the bathroom, but I could hear her whispering shit about me to my brother. My brother is neutral about the situation, but I'm still pissed at her. I feel bad that she was in a bad mood, but she randomly snapped at me for literally being in the room, and I was trying to be nice. I'm really mad that she took her shit out on me, but I also do feel a little bad for snapping back at her instead of simply remembering that it's probably not about me. Am I the asshole?
No.
Honey is not an asshole.
Not an asshole.
No.
Absolutely not. I would have done the same exact thing. Sorry, sis. I would have, yeah.
She was so nice and accommodating and really helped, like, yeah, exactly. Yes, Icarus. Not an asshole. So nice and accommodating. And the girlfriend, no matter what issues she had going on, even if like it was with her, she had no right to bring it up, especially on a family trip.
Right.
I mean, she should be grateful that she's not paying for the room. If she wanted to get a separate room, get a separate room.
Yeah, just don't be a fucking cunt.
Yeah. Not the nice one.
Not the nice one.
No.
Not a good cunt.
Man, that's so rude. That's no. I would never ever act like that on a family trip, especially if it's one that I'm not paying for and I just got invited. I feel like that best behavior.
And you were brought into that family on top of that. Like you weren't born into that family. You're there as a guest.
It's different though. If you're I feel like everybody deserves respect and stuff like that. But I mean also if you're family. Right. But she's just a girlfriend.
Yeah.
There's no ring on her finger.
No. Okay. Am I the asshole for abandoning my coworker on the side of the road? Title makes it sound bad, but this is how my boss describes it.
Asshole.
Right? I was asked to drive my coworker to the company's warehouse so he could pick up a vehicle and bring it back to the office. The coworker has the worst hygiene of anyone I've ever met. Oh no. He consistently comes into work without showering, and he's admitted that he doesn't brush his teeth because it makes his gums bleed.
That's what?
Yeah. It's because you're not brushing, Christ on a cracker.
Honey, floss.
Get your life. Wow. Alright. Dude smells like shit 99% of the time and can stink up our average sized office. So I was not expecting to be giving him a ride in my car. I drove with my windows down, and on the way to the warehouse, we passed through an area where there's a residential neighborhood with a bunch of small dairy and livestock farms. He told me not
just smelling that?
Right. He told me, he didn't ask, to roll the window up because the farm smelled like shit. I told him they smell better than his body odor, and the windows are staying down.
No! Okay, that's not nice.
It's worth noting that me and this coworker do not get along for reasons other than poor hygiene. We start arguing back and forth, and he tells me, pull your fucking car over, he says. So I did just that. He got on the street with a bunch of houses and small convenience store and told me to fuck off, so I promptly left. Not long after, I got a call from my boss screaming at me for abandoning the asshole in the middle of nowhere, and not doing what he asked me to do. I tried to tell him that he voluntarily got out of my car in the residential area, but he was not hearing it. And I got told to pick him up. I replied that I would only get him if he popped a breath mint. I told him to start my week. He told me to start my weekend early and not come back to the office until Monday. Feels like a reward to be frank, but am I the asshole? This is hard.
Okay, so
he could have went about it nicer way.
I will say yes and no. By the way, sorry if there's a ton of light on me. Oh my god. I'm sitting in front of my window. So
the sun's setting?
It's setting and my face is lit up.
It is, bitch. You look like you're an angel.
I know, there's nothing I could do about it.
You look like an angel.
So wow. I say two things. They were yes and no. So I'm gonna say both.
I say both.
I say both. They were an asshole because of how they were treating the other person. Regardless of how somebody smells or anything like that, there's a nice way to go about it, to letting somebody know that they need to,
work on their hygiene.
Their hygiene. Yes, there's a nice way to go about it. Even if you don't like the person, there's still a nice way to go about it. Now, them being not the asshole is them leaving them on the side of the road. The person asked them to. They got out of the car. They said, please let me out. Not please. They didn't say please. I'm being too nice for them. But they said for them to let them out. And then they were like, fuck off.
Yeah.
So they fucked off. So no, not the asshole of that situation. What do you guys think? Do you guys think asshole or not the asshole? Or both? Why not both? Why not both?
I think both.
Am I the asshole for not giving my husband a single hour off on Father's Day? Already out the bat, what do you think?
Bitch. Asshole.
Asshole. All right, my husband, 36 male, and I, 33 female, have been married for 8 years and have 3 kids, 5, 3, and a 1-month-old infant. I am currently still recovering from my planned C-section, and it is taking a lot longer than I had hoped. I am not on bed rest, but pretty darn close. Unless it's to go to the bathroom or change or feed my baby, I'm pretty much always sitting or laying down. I don't like it, but it's what my body needs to heal right now. Both my husband and I are still on maternity/paternity leave. Obviously, that means that pretty much every other aspect of our lives falls on my husband right now. He's been doing a great job of taking care of the older kids and making sure everything in our lives is running as smoothly as it can given our circumstances. He's also great about taking care of the baby and giving me breaks as much as he can, but I could tell it's starting to wear on him mentally and physically. Neither of us sleeping well, and I swear he looks like he's lost more weight than I have since the baby came. That's not good.
No.
Obviously, you could tell that it sounds like he is mentally and physically drained.
Yeah.
It doesn't sound like, he's not getting enough help. Due to me being pretty much immobile, I can't really go out of the house to do anything without assistance, so I wasn't able to plan anything really fun for Father's Day. I did help the older kids make him cards and ordered him some nice steak to cook, though. I felt bad because for Mother's Day, he bought me a 6-hour pregnancy spa treatment, took the older kids out of the house all day so I could have peace. But on the morning of Father's Day, I was feeling worse than usual as I had to strain myself the day before to pick up something off the floor, and I aggravated my incision. So I was laid up all day. Again, this meant my husband had to do literally everything that day. By the time he got the older kids to bed, I could tell he was irritated and upset. I told him to try and relax for a bit, but then the baby started fussing and he jumped up off the couch, grabbed a pillow, and screamed into it. I mean, that's very mature of him to do that. You know what I mean? To scream into a pillow?
Yeah.
I think instead of flipping out, you know what I mean?
Yeah, absolutely.
Yeah. I tried to calm him down, but he just kept freaking out about how he's at his wits' end and he needs a break, and that I couldn't even find a way to give him a single hour of quiet on Father's Day. I started crying, and he just looked at me and walked away to take care of the baby without saying anything. After he took care of the baby, he came back to me and apologized. He said that he needs a break and he's going to talk to family about taking the older kids for a week or so that he's just disappointed that his Father's Day was spent running around doing everything for everyone else. He didn't even get to cook his steaks. He ate cold pizza for dinner. I asked him what I was supposed to do because it's not like I can move or leave the house, and he said I could have looked into a sitter for the kids or made them sit with me and watch a movie for an hour so that he could just have some sliver of time for himself. He said he feels like his needs are at the bottom of the list and he just wanted to feel like he matters for one day.
Aww. That's a hard one.
Yeah, that's a hard one. I'm stuck because
he knew what he was getting into when he had children.
Yes.
Obviously.
Yes.
Just because it's Father's Day doesn't mean you get a day off, but he did give that courtesy to her. And I know she's hurting. She could have returned the courtesy back to him.
Yes, she could have had family come over. Obviously, It sounds like they have family that'll help,
Yeah.
So she could have had family come over. She could have planned something. This is such a tough one.
Asshole.
I'd say asshole.
Yeah. Asshole. Sorry. Sorry, Renee. Am I the asshole for asking my wife to stop playing Taylor Swift on vacation?
Oh, God.
Some context. Since January, my wife, 25 female, has played almost nothing but Taylor Swift daily on repeat, averaging about an hour of her music a day. I don't know.
I mean, I love me some T-Swizzle.
I mean, that's fine, but yeah. She's a huge fan. She shed many tears when we decided we couldn't pay $1,000 to see the concert. I am not a Swiftie. Not really even a fan at all. I think Taylor needs a new subject material. Good songwriter, but repetitive and boring to me. So, whether we're in the car, having a game night, or with neighbors, sitting at the pool, playing cards, or cooking, my wife is playing and singing Taylor Swift over a Bluetooth speaker. It started off cute, then it got annoying, then made me feel like I'm hanging with the 14-year-old from 2011. I am permanently banned from saying anything negative about Swift. Saying I don't like her is taking away from her achievement as the first female artist to have such a successful tour. We are currently in a hotel with 4 family members about to go on vacation. 9 a.m. and my wife started playing to brush her teeth. Starts playing Taylor Swift to brush her teeth. Nobody else was particularly bothered because they don't have any context, but I think they were clearly wondering why she was playing it so loud. I asked if we could take a vacation from Swift this week as well. My wife threw a bit of a fit, saying I embarrassed her and implied that she's immature. Her parents are telling me I'm being rude. Asked my wife to step outside to chat. Told her I wasn't trying to hurt her feelings. It didn't go well. Now I've ruined the vacation. I understand making her feel awkward and her family not being bothered, but am I the asshole for being tired of her singing the 10-minute version of All Too Well?
I think that they should have pulled them aside and asked them to maybe not play the music this weekend.
Right.
Or however long the vacation is, especially not around them, just because they were tired of it. Sometimes you get tired of hearing other people singing songs. I'm sure people do with me. I'm in my kitchen belting music. Mute me, honey. I don't care.
Right.
You know what I mean? Or like, just tell me, hey, mute your damn self.
Right.
Or, just, I completely understand that. I don't think, no.
I don't think he's an asshole.
No, not the asshole.
Not the asshole.
I feel like the parents blew it out of proportion. And
he
I feel
could
like
have handled it better, but not an asshole.
Yeah, I feel like them getting involved as well also helped to where they said they ruined the
whole vacation.
Yeah, no.
For saying,
I don't.
Yeah, no.
No. What do you guys think? Am I the asshole or not the asshole?